we are almost nearing the end. We have two students, Biju, MP and Dinu, who are also going to be speaking about Vasudeva Vilma. Vasudeva Vilma has taught them in some capacity or other. So I request to start off for Biju to come over and say a few words about Vasudeva Vilma.
Before I talk, can I just call all my classmates here behind me? Dinu, Suju, Vinita, Sajani, Sharmila, Elarva. They're all going to dance to my tune today. I was just telling somebody, I don't. This stage fright is not a problem. It's just because of the presence of many of my teachers here. And one history parisha. History is our favorite subject. I'm feeling it. If I just could recollect some old memories of my beloved teacher. My sister had an education in a state school. It was a 5-day schedule, whereas central school had 6 days. About 6 Saturdays, it really, as a toddler, it used to really, instill a sense of envy in me when I see my sister sleeping on Saturday mornings. Wherein we bag and pack, you have to get to the school. But for 2 years, one influential force that we just, I'm sorry, I was a bit busy, I don't know anything on the day. Pulling me to school even on Saturdays. This group here would vouch was nothing but our beloved Catherine teacher. Catherine teacher was a teacher who mastered the supreme art and creativity to awaken joy and keep it sustained throughout the day. It was a magical idea. Teacher, not all things are popular. How does it adage go? Not all good things are popular. Not all popular things are good. You don't need any awards. This, what you see here, is even bigger than the Bharat Ratna. Teacher at times used to mix. Ella chemistry would do. Alongside, she used to even have a then graded Akashvani artist to mix some music. None other than Saubhagya the teacher. We used to have a chemistry of fun, music, information. It was more like a hobby class, teacher level classroom. Our Catherine teacher did sculpture all of us into multi-talented men and women capable of facing any challenges with ease. Going back to about 32 years, I still cherish the memories of a teacher who had ultimate grace and elegance to groom any students with utmost socially accepted persona, to fix even the most reckless and irresponsible students like these. Not me. Catherine teacher is celebrating her 71st birthday. I pray to Almighty God to give you all health, good health and happiness. Thank you very much, ma'am.
What Biju just said just now, it is the truth. You don't need any awards. We are your. The fact that all of us are standing here wanting to thank you for all you've done for us. It's the ultimate award. I want to take you on a journey, just a small journey. Hopefully you all can follow English. It's a journey down memory lane. You used to call it memory lane. Nowadays you call it the memory highway. Right? There's so many things happening. The memory expressway, or whatever you would like to call it. Right? So you're driving down memory highway, in your car or whatever you do, whatever you drive. And lined up along the highway are all your teachers. Just imagine for a minute. All the teachers who have taught you, I'm sure all of us remember teachers. And as we drive down, the faces of teachers whiz past, right? They just whiz by. And you don't really see some of them because the faces are only a blur. But then your car slows down, right? And some of these faces begin to take shape. You can begin to remember some of their names, the subjects that they've taught us, the classes that you were in when they taught their subjects, right? And then the car comes to a stop. And the car comes to a stop. Because now you have no choice, you have to get down out of the car. You have to fall down at the feet of some people, some teachers, who have made your life, who have influenced your life so much, who have made you who you are. All of us have teachers. Right? Many of us remember our teachers from school days to college, to university, even kindergarten teachers. And some of our teachers have not taught us much. So that's a fact, for various reasons. Probably they did not like the subject that they were teaching, they did not like the class that they were teaching, they did not have the passion to teach, whatever reason. It's a fact that some of our teachers have not taught us much, and for that same fact we don't remember them all that well. But there are some other teachers who have taught us a lot, taught us their subjects very well, and we remember the names. I want to come to that. Please don't change that photograph. I want to come to that photograph. A very special photograph for us. That is our class. That is class 5B. All of us are there. Yeah. Coming back. So some teachers will remember their names because they taught their subjects well. They knew their subject and they were passionate. But there are some teachers who have no doubt taught us their subjects very well. But they have done much more than that. They have gone out of their way. They have done what is beyond what is expected of them. And you teacher are one of them. Very few teachers that we can remember. That's the reason we are all here. We have got out of our cars, just so to say, and then are falling at your feet. You've come from very far places just to be here for this day. Thank you, teacher, for that. Thank you so much. From all of us, on behalf of all of us, we wish you a very happy birthday. I'd like to just share one or two personal memories which I cannot but share today. That photo is very special to me. Just a minute, allow me to walk over. Okay, this is me, a very old version of me. And this is somebody who I'll talk about in a while. Where's Vinita? Vinita is here. Just raise your name.
എല്ലാവരും ടീച്ചറുടെ അടുത്ത് തന്നെയുണ്ട് വെരി ക്ലോസ് ടു ടീച്ചറോട്
Sharmila is here. Sharmila is there.
I am about that.
Biju is here.
I'm
Suju
taking
is
first.
there. Suju is there.
അയ്യടാ
I'm a teacher. And then.
Sydney is here. Sydney is here. And that person, that's one of the personal memories I want to share. That second lady behind me, just below me, is my wife. She wanted to be here, unfortunately she couldn't be here. Now as I remember, hers was the first step that somebody and God provided, in God's providence. She took that step to make me and Preeti sit together. So I was sitting in some other place, and one fine day we had this habit of changing places. She asked me, can you get up from there and go and sit down beside Preeti? And she was not part of the conspiracy, I must say. But that's how it started. That's a very, it's a personal thing, teacher, but thank you, even though you did not know it. The second memory which I will never forget is when I came to KV Trichur. Madam, I don't know if you remember. You were the headmistress there. So I and Preeti, whenever we can, we try to make a point to go and see her. So I went to school. It was a working day, and she was not in her room. So I asked somebody who was the best teacher, and she was on the top floor. So we were on the ground floor. So they sent word for her to come down. And I was waiting at the stairs, me and Preeti. And I could see one lady come running down the stairs, taking the curve, and almost skipping a step, right? And I was standing at the floor, and I'm positive she jumped the last 2 steps into my hands. I don't know how she did it, but that was the interest and the enthusiasm with which you came, right? That is the love that you had. That is the love that we all had for you. I just can't express anything more. You don't need awards, teacher. You are the best teacher that we've had. You will always remain in our hearts. May God bless you. May God give you many more years. We thank God for allowing us to be your students. It was a privilege. We thank God we could all study under you. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, teacher, but for you, truly, our hearts do not have a bottom. May God bless you. May God bless teacher. Thank you all from once again, on behalf of 5D, on behalf of all of us. Can you please ask, can you please ask you to come on stage? We have a small award for you. If you could.
I'll just take just a few more seconds, please. Biju has come all the way from Singapore. In fact, his wife is also supposed to join, and she's also a practicing doctor. And Vinita Brito is vice principal of the CMS public school. All catapulted from that platform called Catherine Teacher. Sajini is the training manager of HDFC Bank. Sharmila is a wonderful homemaker. She didn't need to pick a job, that's the truth. And Suju is a small entrepreneur who owns Honda and only Ford. I mean Ford and Honda. And ladies and gentlemen, me, I was, if you ask teacher, she would blindly say the word notorious to describe me. But again, it's just simply her training and whatever she has given me. I am today handling classes for some pilots and aeronautical engineers in a college in Kuwait. That's it. Thank you very much, ma'am, for all what you have given us. Oh, Dinu was the most brilliant guy of our school. First, I should say school. I haven't seen anybody with such a level of IQ in my life as of now. And Dinu, at the moment, he is minding his own business back in Singapore. But he, right from a very tender age, had been heading very major projects of IT. I don't know why he just stopped his education with the MCA. We were all expecting him to, enter some civil service, which he didn't choose, in fact. So I hope teachers' blessings would continue. Definitely yes, and that is in fact an inspiring and motivational force for all of us here. Thank you very much.